Wild 94 won the Bootleg Cab show in studio. This guy's gonna be at Amalie Arena tonight, which is one hell of a lineup for comedy.
At the Amalie, I'm coming with the I'm coming with the Super Bowl All Stars.
It's gonna be crazy tonight.
Super Bowl All Stars. Come on.
We got Charlie Murphy in the building.
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. I can't stop saying a name like that. I feel like you're probably tired of that.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy. The hell, come on, man.
Yo, it's
I wouldn't be sitting here right now if you didn't like that.
It's crazy how like one of my favorite movies as a kid, I totally until recently didn't put the two together that you were Gusto and CB4.
But it finally clicked, huh?
It clicked, you know, a couple years ago. I was like, oh, you know, because I hadn't seen it for a while, and then I watched it again, and I was like,
classic.
Charlie Murphy's in this. He's MC Gusto. Yeah. That's so crazy. That was like such a important like hip hop movie that I feel like it's not like required watching now. Like, you know, Friday, everybody watches Friday.
Right.
CB4, it needs to be like, maybe it should be on HBO more or something. It's such a classic movie.
I enjoyed doing that film, man. You know, it's you know, everybody in hip hop has a copy of CB4.
They should, and if they don't,
Definitely.
they should.
That's right. Oh, you ain't official.
Low Cash, what up?
You gotta have a copy of CB4.
So Charlie Murphy, what's been going on, man? I know you this Black Jesus show was crazy.
Black Jesus got picked up for season 2, and we're gonna start shooting in March. So I'm really, you know, happy about that.
I was excited about it because I was such a Boondocks fan, and Aaron Magruder didn't do the last season.
Right, he left the Boondocks.
It was kind of terrible the last season.
I didn't even watch it, man.
It wasn't good.
Yeah.
And then Aaron Magruder came with the Black Jesus and, you know, kind of
and we right back
filled that void.
Yep, exactly.
Straight up, man. So what else is going on in the world of Charlie Murphy, man? There's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
That's the biggest thing. You know, tonight we're doing the Black and Brown Comedy Get Down, and that's like, you know, this was something that was born in Peoria, Illinois. We all came together to do a benefit for Richard. It's called the Night for Richard, and we had an epiphany at that show. Everybody was like, you know what, man, we work good together.
Yeah.
You know, wouldn't it be epic if all of us was on the road together and did a show together? Wouldn't that be epic? It was like, yeah, why not do it? So here we are.
Yeah, it's a lot of comedians on the show. So with a show
it's
like,
not just a lot of comedians though. It's a lot of legendary comedians.
Legendary. I mean, we're talking what? 70 Entertainer, Eddie Griffin,
George Lopez, Mike Epps, D.L. Yugi. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like the who's who. Like, you guys could film a special off this.
Oh, there will be eventually, I'm sure. But I mean, you know, the fact that you had a lineup like that, and the show worked the way it did, and then, you know, this is something that's never been done before, actually. You know, and I look forward to it being, you know, doing big things on this tour.
Now, with so many huge, you know, personalities on one bill, like, of course, obviously, most comedy shows, like, the main actor get an hour. I mean, we're used to, like, going and, like, if I were to see you at the Improv, you'd probably do, I don't know, what's your usual?
Do an hour, yeah.
About an hour.
15,
does
something like
it
that.
get cut down? Because
because, everybody's going to do a half hour.
Okay.
Because, you know, if everybody went and did an hour, you know, and 6 guys.
Be there till
the audience is not going to be there.
You guys won't be able to get any after party money.
Yeah. How long can you think you could laugh? Can you laugh?
You're right. No, you're right. It is.
You think you can find something funny for 6 hours straight?
Probably not.
You sitting in the chair, you can't. You know, after a while, you be like, you know what? I'm leaving. So yeah, we're all gonna do a half hour.
Did you see the recent Amber Rose pictures on Instagram?
I don't really look at Amber Rose pictures, man. You know.
But these pictures were hard to miss. Your man.
I'm just saying, stuff like that is like torture, man. Why would you want to torture yourself and look at something you can't have?
I mean, she's single now, Charlie Murphy.
I'm never around her. I'm never around her. She's not in the same universe, man. So I don't even look at the pictures. It's not like I'm Amber Rose. I'm gonna be.
Who are some girls in?
If I was gonna be talking to her in 20 minutes.
Who are some girls in the Charlie Murphy universe?
Not nobody famous.
Nobody famous.
Yeah, but if I'm saying if I was gonna be seeing Amber Rose in like an hour or two, then I would look on Instagram.
You'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
That's what you would do.
Because I'm not gonna torture myself.
I can't be mad at that. Now, of course.
Just like I don't go to strip clubs no more because I figured that one out. You're torturing yourself. You're going in there, someone's waving their hair in your face, giving you a lap dance, you know, petting and patting, but you can't get. That's as far as it goes.
See,
why would you want to do that to yourself?
The thing with the strip club is you're Charlie Murphy.
That's like eating and spitting the food out.
You could pull so much vagina out of the strip club just based on the fact you're Charlie Murphy.
You could pull a lot of vagina out of there and a lot of lawsuits. And a lot of baby mamas.
A lot of
you pull a lot of stuff out of the
children
strip club.
And
Lawsuit, baby
Child
mama,
support.
child support. Pull all of that at the strip club.
Yo, I wanted to ask you, man. Obviously, I've been pretty excited because it seems like Dave Chappelle's kind of like back on his ish. You know, I saw him. He was on tour with.
I did a show with him recently at Radio City. We did a show together, like 4 months ago.
Yeah, he was doing that outside festival tour, and I got to see that in Phoenix.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's cool to see him like kind of like back on his stand-up game.
No doubt.
How close are you with Dave still? You guys talk like a lot?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We good. We were supposed to. We did a show in Radio City together. That was awesome. Dave did 11 shows sold out of Radio City in consecutive, which makes him the biggest of all time in that regards. And over that 11 days, he had The Roots, he had Kanye West, he had Erykah Badu, he had Common, he had Nas, and he had Charlie Murphy. So I felt very, you know.
That's a big deal. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. That was, to me, that was a big
It was almost
deal.
like his block party, like in 2000. Like the updated version from last year.
That was a big deal. Had a lot of fun that night, and you know, I think that was getting me ready for this, with the Black and Brown. You know, 'cause it was big stage, big presentation, and all that.
Yeah, because tonight it's the arena.
Tonight's the arena, baby.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
it's like
a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen arena. I mean, the last time, I guess I saw Chapelle do about 10,000 people in Phoenix, but you know, Amalie Arena, that's where Taylor Swift comes when she comes to town. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up, man.
It's gonna be a good look, man. Yo, what's up with your bro Eddie Murphy, man? I feel like he ain't put out a movie in a while. Like it. I mean, obviously he's been.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If he never
but
puts out another movie or anything,
he's good.
He's good. So I don't.
Do you see like Kevin Hart's kind of like Eddie Murphy had his time where he was that dude? Of course, Chapelle. You know, I feel like there's everyone has their time where they got their #1 spot right now. It seems like Kevin Hart's that guy.
No doubt.
Are you a fan of what Kevin Hart's got going on right now?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It seems like he works really hard. Like
he works really hard, and he always has since I met him years ago. So.
He recovered from Soul Plane, which is hard to do. What's the worst movie you've ever?
I don't call it recovering from Soul Plane. Everybody has you have your mark, and you have your.
No, you're right.
Your body of work and everything that you do.
It's not gonna be great.
It's not gonna be great.
What's the worst? What's the worst movie that Charlie Murphy's been in? Now, in retrospect, the
worst one that I was in.
Yeah. You
Unearthed.
Unearthed.
Yeah. You ever see that?
What was it? Who was in that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Hold on. I got you. I'm about to. Yeah. See. That just looks like a horrible movie poster right there.
It's a horrible movie, man.
Hey, it's okay. I'm sure the check was good. But yo, tonight, what time you going on tonight, man?
Tonight I go on at what time, Richard?
Roughly 8. I mean, the show starts at 8, so.
So I would go on probably about 8:30 because George is gonna open it up with like a half hour or so.
George Lopez is opening tonight.
He's the host of the show.
Oh, that's good.
The host has to open the show, and he comes out between everybody, and he does. You know what I'm saying?
So he's kind of playing the Steve Harvey of this. If we were talking about like the Kings of Comedy, how Steve did and would come out between everybody's sets and kind of host it.
I don't call it playing Steve Harvey.
But you know what I'm saying? Doing the same kind of
MC the show.
Hey, yo, that's pretty big. George Lopez is the man. So get there early if you don't want to miss George Lopez. This guy goes on at 8:30 tonight. The Black and Brown Comedy Get Down. Amalie Arena.
Get Down.
Charlie Murphy. Yeah, man. Black Jesus Season 2 is renewed, so we're gonna get that this year, I'm assuming. So be on the lookout for that. And yo, you want to shout out? You got social media? Anywhere people can reach out to you?
You can reach me at the Real Charlie Murphy on Twitter. You know, I mean at Charlie Murphy on Twitter, and at the Real Charlie Murphy on Instagram.
Tag him, all right?
Tag me up.
And all you ladies, slide off in his DMs. He's only in town for the night.
That's right.
It's 594 what?